Well, hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What the Hell Happened to the Train that we were hoping to, board. I feel like we're a good little chunk into our second case here. Let's just remember the controls. Okay, so I think we're headed to Chesterfield. So let's the Chesterfield Station's master's report about the vanished train was full of errors and barely readable. It was hard to understand. Yada yada yada. Yeah. So, yeah, so we full on. We just need to go to the Chesterfield station and figure out what's good and what isn't, and try to reconcile the two. Do crime and punishment. He's reading the book. See, so this is a thing. This is a thing about Sherlock Holmes, right? That all of the Sherlock Holmes stories were supposedly it's kind of an Inception thing, right? So like all of the Sherlock Holmes stories were written, not Inception, fourth wall break, I guess. All of the Sherlock Holmes stories were supposedly written by John Watson, his partner. So I think that's like a fun little fourth wall break that he's currently reading. He's currently reading the book written about the game that we're playing that Watson will go on to write. I don't know. Is that right? Is that accurate at all?
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Yes, quite suspicious. All right. Chesterfield train station. There's a lot of train stations we've been visiting.
A fishing advertisement.
Advertisement. There you go. Let me know in the comments below. Do you or anyone you know actually refer to advertisement as advertisement? I don't know. I know it's an English thing. I don't know if it's like just all around English thing or if it's just like an older English thing and they don't do it now.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Empty bottles. Someone was super wasted, weren't they? Really? Are we listing the fishing advertisement as a clue? It better not be a clue. I don't see the relevance. You see the relevance? Let's go through the door. Hello. Hello. Oh. Yeah, you're messed up, aren't you, sitting over there in the corner? Bit of a useless bloke, is you? All right, Morse code alphabet. Uh-oh.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Apparently not. Also, let me know in the comments. Do you know anyone who can actually, Do you know anyone who...
I had thought...
Yeah, okay. Do you know anyone who can actually do Morse code? I played around with it a little bit once, but never... Like, I definitely didn't follow through with it to the point that I would be of any... Well, I'm just walking on the table. I am an obnoxious asshole. No, I meant to highlight the telegraph.
A telegraph.
A telegraph. Harry Potter. Hello. No, move, please. Hello. Captain Useless.
How could he fall asleep at work like this?
Well, he's drunk.
Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
Oh.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Let's go with train passengers for 400.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
All right. He's got a wart on his nose. Red nose. Means he's been drinking. Does it? That's always they always associate those two. Is that a thing though? In real life? Like if you get drunk, does your nose turn red? What's going on? Married? He's married. I wonder what the missus thinks. He's got an alcohol flask. And fishing for the advertisement.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You've been binge drinking. Train was delayed. Yeah, binge drinking.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right.
Relieved from your
So
post.
I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
What a useless. He's useless. From that, I'm deducing that he was wasted when he'd been drinking. Yeah, I mean. The train passed through the Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. The train never passed through the Chesterfield station. The station was drunk, and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Well, now what? It's too far back in time for there to be security tapes for us to check. Ticket office. I'm not sure. What's this?
Locked. There is no
Okay.
sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Oh, that's a skill set that we have. Oh yeah, I guess we've done this lots. From our time as a burglar. Yup. Alley-oop. Is that not? I was gonna say that looks good to me. All right. Time to uncover the secrets of this place. There's a floor. This place has a floor. It has some scratches.
Bags were recently dragged here.
Oh, he's been drinking.
French wine. A remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
But what does that tell us? How does that help us? Does that help us?
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
To who? The station master who we just said we can't ask questions to because he's useless? That guy? That is the guy we should ask? Hello? Guess what? I went back on my word, and I think now maybe you could be useful to us. I got a question for you.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Well, that seems unlikely.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink, and whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
So this guy's actually kind of been, like, drugged a little.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Well, I was wondering what was on your mind, and hoping you could help me. Okay. So, number recently used, just however they see no signs of activity around the station. And he says that Chesterfield should be carefully examined. Carefully. He says that they came to borrow the tools so that they could go lift the tracks or something. Am I... no, okay. No. I was just, like, I don't know, is there something on the tracks? Worth exploring? I don't think we've been in that door yet. No, okay. Alright, no. No, calm yourself. Okay, what do we got?
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
And from that, we're going to make a deduction. Or something.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The
No.
headlights. And heard the whistle.
We heard the whistle.
But that is it.
Oh.
We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Well, the train never actually... No traces of the train. And this. Yeah. So, we were just made to think there was a train. Dismantled hand car seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the hand car to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Fake the train experiment. Where? At Burlington? Where was the... Where did the experiment originally happen? Or the disappearance? Wheel? Yeah. Wheel?
I should use the appropriate object here.
I should think. Nope, don't need that. Small gear. I guess. It's a good thing, it's a good thing we know how to build these. I suppose.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay, well...
I should use
Okay. Any clue what that might be? No? Oh, we can turn the whole thing. Okay. And then the brakes. Somewhere. Aha! Are there more brakes? Wooden base.
I should use the
Yeah,
appropriate
yeah, yeah, yeah,
object
yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah, 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 yeah. Wooden boards. Okay, yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on. Just like that. Just like that. We're going into business building hand cars now.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Which I'm guessing... What did I just do? What the holy hell in a hand grenade?
We need to attach a headlight and a...
Okay. Where do I find one of those? In here, I guess. Why was that not a part of the original attachmenting? A long pole. Okay. Spare parts. What do we got? Headlight. Okay. Steam whistle. All right. Steam Whistle Beer, the sponsor of this episode. Not true. Too bad, though. Okay.
The steam whistle is now connected.
The steam whistle.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Elementary.
I need something...
Right. Because the
The
light...
long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
Because we need it to be at
The
the
headlight
correct
is
height.
attached.
Yeah. Okay, fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Which there might be in here, but I'm also guessing is probably... Oh, okay, yep. I was thinking maybe there was just one in, like, the waiting area. Seemed like a appropriate place.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
This seems like a bit of a stretch
First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher.
for him to just, figure this out.
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Well, that was, that required very little. Okay. Perfect. Huh. I don't know how he came up with that.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
That's fine. There's always a reason. Excuse me. Good lord. Fake train. Spare parts of the handcar. Yeah. The train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by someone using a handcar spare. Yeah. Nothing. We're not going to be like, whoosh, now all of a sudden everything makes sense. Now all of a sudden everything is perfect and there's nothing to worry about ever. Nope. All right. Wishful thinking. Where is the cab? Is this it? Is our archive in here? Yeah, it is.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Properly. Oh. Okay. Right here. Right here.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Okay. So I guess we're going to oh my god. Well, let's go here. Holmes, you've done it again. Maybe. It is. Look, he's reading this. He's reading the story. That's cheating. That is making him seem a lot more impressive than he maybe actually is.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay. So someone stole the train because they wanted the prototype. So I mean we've figured out what's happening. I guess we just don't know. We just don't. Oh no. Which way is the way? This way? This way is the way? Is it up here?
This road should go in the same direction as the railway.
Okay, no. No, stop it, stop it. I'm mighty confused. No, okay. Stop it. Oh my god. Right, the mines. Is that... Why, is there another... Where are we? We're here. And I guess that's it? We didn't... I assume the train is at the mines. What the... Friggin... Okay, let's go to the other place. Screw this shit. I don't know what that was all about. Literally, we got there and it was like, oh yeah, the switch is rusty, but it appears to work. Perfect. I guess that doesn't mean anything. Time to go to the next station. What do you mean? Of course it means something. The train is at the mines. Why would we not go look there immediately? Why are we looking for other clues at this other station? Who the hell is that?
A funny character. He looks anxious.
A funny
And
character.
he is not an Englishman.
Because of his cigar?
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
I must do a thing that's right impossible. But I somehow managed to do it anyway. What? Right, so that's part of the brim, so I think it goes... What else can I move? Oh, mint leaves. Okay. So what is the angle? I mean, everything else has to line up, right? The stuff we can't move. Like that, no? No. Maybe from this direction. Ah. Like that. Oh, now we're just being nitpicky. Come on. There we go.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Well, then don't just toss that on the floor. Gonna burn this place down, man. All right. Where he at? Oh. Ashtray. Piece of burnt paper.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a...
Yeah.
These ash...
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his
Oops.
clothes, he's hardly a traveller or
Oops.
a tramp.
I skipped something.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
I mean, we got the important bit of that, though.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Okay, let's go talk to the guy. Is he in here? Nope. We can look through all the stuff, though.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Okay, maybe we can use that against him. I don't really know how.
Betting slips for horse racing.
So he's a gambler.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
All right. But he still has enough money to smoke really nice, fancy cigars.
A telegraph.
A telegraph. I think, at this point, Holmes, I think all of the stations probably have telegraphs. Get off the...
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Are we suggesting that the train is at the bottom of the lake? No. No, you'd see all kinds of debris and stuff. I'm not going in, am I? No. I mean, I checked it. What do you... There's nothing... There's nothing. We'll talk to this guy. Hello.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Why? Melancholy. He is kind of, isn't he? Isn't he? He's got nice clothes. Nice and clean. But he's missing a button. He's got no watch. I'm starting to think he's not actually a station master. He is recently divorced. Which means no one likes him or something. I don't know.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper, I can't really complain.
Are you a gambling man?
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
To horse racing.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
And are you Mexican?
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Flooded quarry. Reported it arrived. Special wagon. Flooded quarry? No. Yeah, I don't think there's any connection between those. Oh. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of ease. Mr. Robinson, thanks to the insurance of multiple fraudulent contracts. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson, even though he planned his fraud. He lost far more than he could gain. The insurance company will not cover the total loss of the prototype. Maybe. I don't know. That's tricky. That is tricky.
It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Right, which is just this bit over here, right? Where's the beach? Is this the beach? No? Where's the beach? I don't see a beach. I was promised a beach. Son of a beach. Nothing in there. I don't know, am I supposed to examine it with this? It's not a beach. And I can't go that way either. Okay, this is the area I was in. The Mexican, who has also vanished now, just like our train. Attaboy. Maybe he's hanging out in the warehouse.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No. Who the hell says no to tea? People who are guilty, that's who. Guilty parties. I'm supposed to investigate this. How? Right? There's nowhere else for me to go now. Yeah. Oh, there is a beach. There is a beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. I hate that song. Hate it with a passion. Hate it with a passion. There's Holmes cheating again.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
No, it does not.
These traces were made by a carriage. Look.
Yeah, you can see the hoof prints. Take measurements? Sure. Of what?
Nothing interesting here.
What am I holding?
Nothing interesting.
don't understand. What am I... What if I knew the instrument...
Nothing. Nothing.
What? No, I don't want to. What the... What is this? Oh. Oh, it's a type midget.
Nothing interesting here.
Oh, so I probably want to do that.
Nothing interesting here.
No, I don't. I probably want to do
Nothing
that.
interesting
No,
here.
no. But this.
Nothing interesting here.
No. Shouldn't I want to know?
The distance
There
between
we
the
go.
tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
All right.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
All right.
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy.
Right, yeah, we deduced that.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please do all three. Please. It means a lot. And until next time.